Kybalion outlines 7 hermetic principles that govern all aspects of existence, from the movement of the stars to the workings of our minds. These principles, mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, and gender, offer us a framework for understanding the interconnectedness of all things. As we dive into each one, you'll discover how they influence every facet of your life, and more importantly, how applying them can lead to personal and spiritual growth. This knowledge is not reserved for the initiated few. It is accessible to anyone who seeks a deeper understanding of the universe and their place within it. Whether you're on a path of self-discovery or looking for practical tools to navigate life's challenges, these teachings hold transformative potential. Stay with us as we unpack each principle and explore how they continue to resonate in our modern world. If you find value in what we discussed today, consider subscribing to the channel and liking this video. Join us as we unlock the mysteries of the Kybalion asterisk and learn how to co-create our reality with the universe itself. The Kybalion opens with the most essential of its 7 principles: mentalism. This principle declares the all is mind, the universe is mental. It is an ancient revelation that suggests that everything we experience, all of reality itself, originates within a vast and infinite consciousness. The universe, in this view, is not simply a material plane governed by chance, but a mental construct shaped by thought. Every object, every event, every experience is a reflection of the mind that perceives it. At its core, this principle reveals the hidden truth that reality, as we know it, is malleable, formed by the thoughts we hold and the perceptions we choose to accept. But mentalism is more than a philosophical idea. It carries a mysterious and transformative power. If all things are mental, then the thoughts we think are not idle. They are forces that shape the world around us. Every thought we hold, whether positive or negative, creative or destructive, impacts the reality we experience. This principle suggests that we are, in fact, far more powerful than we've been led to believe. The mind is the architect of our experience, and by mastering it, we hold the key to altering the very fabric of our lives. In this way, mentalism serves as both a caution and an invitation to become aware of the thoughts we nurture, for they become the building blocks of our personal reality. The true mystery of this principle lies in its subtlety. Many live their entire lives unaware of the immense creative power their thoughts possess. They are trapped in mental loops, repeating the same patterns of thinking and wondering why their lives never change. Yet, the principle of mentalism offers an escape from this cycle. It urges us to awaken to the truth that the limits we perceive, whether in our relationships, our careers, or even in our health, are, more often than not, mental constructs that can be dissolved. The universe responds to the nature of our thoughts, bending and shaping itself according to the mental images we project. But this understanding requires a deep shift in how we approach life. Mentalism calls us to practice mindfulness at a profound level. It asks us to observe our thoughts, not as fleeting moments, but as creative forces that extend their influence into the world around us. With this knowledge comes the responsibility to think deliberately and constructively. Negative, fear-based thoughts will manifest just as surely as positive, empowering ones. Therefore, this principle is not merely a theoretical exercise, but a practical guide to how we must cultivate the garden of our minds if we wish to experience a harmonious life. In embracing the principle of mentalism, we begin to see the world in a new light, no longer as passive victims of circumstance, but as active creators of our reality. The mystery deepens as we realize that everything we seek to change outside of us begins within. It is through the mastery of the mind that we unlock the doors to transformation, not only in our personal lives, but in the way we perceive the universe itself. This is the invitation of the Kybalion: to take the reins of your mind, to wield the power of thought with purpose, and to co-create a reality that resonates with your highest potential. The second Hermetic principle is correspondence, which teaches us, as above, so below, as below, so above. This enigmatic phrase suggests that there is a profound harmony between the different planes of existence, linking the microcosm and the macrocosm, the seen and the unseen, the spiritual and the material. It invites us to see reality as a series of reflections, where the patterns that govern the vast universe also shape the smallest aspects of our individual lives. The key to unlocking the mystery of this principle is to recognize that the universe is not composed of separate, disconnected parts, but is an intricate web where everything mirrors everything else. To fully grasp the power of correspondence, we must learn to observe the parallels between what happens in our inner world and the outer world. Just as the stars follow cosmic cycles and rhythms, so too do our thoughts, emotions, and actions ripple out into the universe, creating effects that mirror their source. The principle teaches that the same laws that govern the planets also govern our lives. By understanding these universal laws and aligning ourselves with them, we can find balance, harmony, and clarity in our daily existence. It is a reminder that nothing is isolated. Everything is connected in a grand, universal tapestry. This principle has profound implications for how we approach both our personal growth and the larger mysteries of existence. When we encounter obstacles in life, correspondence urges us to look at the deeper layers of reality. What appears as chaos or difficulty on the surface may simply be a reflection of disharmony within. Conversely, when we find peace and alignment in our inner world, that state of harmony radiates outward, manifesting in our external experiences. Correspondence also hints at the mysteries of higher realms. Just as our physical reality is governed by certain laws, so too are the spiritual and mental realms. The actions we take on a spiritual level ripple down into our physical world, shaping our experiences in ways that often go unnoticed. This principle is an invitation to explore not just the physical dimension, but to expand our awareness to the spiritual and mental planes, where the true seeds of our reality are planted. As above, so below. What we nurture in our thoughts and spirit will, without fail, manifest in the world around us. The third Hermetic principle, vibration, reveals a profound truth. Everything in the universe is in constant motion. Nothing rests. This principle teaches that all matter, energy, and even thought exist as vibrations at different frequencies. From the densest forms of physical matter to the subtlest spiritual energies, everything is constantly in motion, vibrating at varying speeds. What may appear solid and unchanging is, in reality, a dance of countless particles, shifting in harmony with universal forces. The mystery of vibration lies in the fact that nothing is truly static. Even emotions and thoughts are subject to this principle. Negative emotions vibrate at lower frequencies, while positive emotions such as love, joy, and peace vibrate at higher frequencies. This understanding provides us with a powerful tool. By changing the frequency of our thoughts and emotions, we can change our experiences. The implications of this principle extend beyond the material. Vibration governs the spiritual planes as well, where energies of the highest frequency resonate with divine wisdom and love. It explains why certain environments, people, or even ideas can either uplift or drain us. They resonate with either higher or lower vibrations. By consciously choosing to raise our vibration through our thoughts, actions, and environments, we align ourselves with the higher forces of the universe. This is not merely about personal transformation, but also about harmonizing with the very rhythms of existence. Furthermore, the principle of vibration opens the door to understanding the power of resonance. When two objects or beings vibrate at the same frequency, they are said to be in resonance, amplifying each other's energy. This concept applies to relationships, creativity, and even success. By tuning ourselves to the right vibrational frequencies, whether through meditation, positive affirmations, or aligning with higher ideals, we attract circumstances, people, and opportunities that resonate with our intentions. The law of attraction, often spoken of in modern spiritual circles, has its roots in this hermetic principle of vibration. The fourth hermetic principle is polarity, which reveals that everything in the universe has its opposite. Light and dark, hot and cold, love and hate. These are not separate forces, but merely different degrees of the same phenomenon. Polarity teaches us that opposites are extremes of the same continuum, connected at a deeper level. This principle invites us to see beyond duality, to understand that what we perceive as opposites are, in fact, two sides of the same coin. The light exists within the darkness, just as understanding resides within ignorance. Polarity is a profound key to personal transformation. By recognizing that opposites are not fixed, but fluid, we come to realize that we have the power to shift from one state to another. If fear and courage, for example, are on the same spectrum, then we can move from fear toward courage through conscious effort. This principle shows us that change is not only possible, but is a natural function of life. The power to alter our inner state and perspective lies within our ability to understand and navigate the poles of our experience. This principle also holds a mirror to the way we perceive conflict and opposition in the world. Polarity teaches us that what appears as stark opposition is often a matter of perspective. By understanding that all opposites are connected, we can move toward unity and integration rather than division. The tension between two poles is an opportunity for growth, a chance to find balance and harmony. Polarity, therefore, is not something to resist, but something to embrace as a pathway to deeper wisdom and understanding. The fifth hermetic principle, rhythm, teaches that everything in life flows in cycles, rising and falling in accordance with universal laws. Just as the tides of the ocean ebb and flow, so too do the events in our lives follow a natural rhythm. There are times of growth and prosperity, and times of decline and introspection, all part of the same cycle. Rhythm shows us that nothing remains static, and that the ups and downs of life are natural, not something to fear. By understanding this principle, we can align ourselves with the natural flow of the universe rather than resist it. This principle teaches us that every swing in one direction is balanced by a swing in the opposite direction. When we face challenges or downturns, rhythm reminds us that these are temporary phases that will eventually give way to renewal and growth. It offers comfort in times of hardship, helping us trust that the natural order will bring balance once again. By accepting the cyclical nature of life, we can find peace in the knowledge that no state, whether good or bad, is permanent. Everything moves in waves, and each wave brings with it new lessons and opportunities. Rhythm also encourages us to be proactive in working with life's cycles. When we are in a period of momentum and growth, we are called to ride that wave and make the most of the opportunities it presents. Conversely, when we find ourselves in a period of contraction or challenge, we can use that time for reflection and internal growth, knowing that the outward flow will return. By respecting and working with these rhythms, we move in harmony with the natural world, rather than struggling against it. The sixth Hermetic principle is cause and effect, which states that nothing happens by chance. Every action has a reaction. This is a fundamental law of the universe, governing all things, from the smallest particle to the grandest events in our lives. Everything we do, think, or feel sets into motion a series of effects that ripple out into the world. This principle teaches us that we are both the creators and the consequences of our actions, placing the power of our reality firmly in our hands. It invites us to recognize that the life we live is a direct result of the choices we make. Understanding cause and effect gives us a sense of responsibility and control over our destiny. It reminds us that we are not victims of random events, but active participants in the creation of our experiences. By becoming more aware of the causes we set into motion, whether through our thoughts, words, or deeds, we can begin to create more intentional, positive effects. This principle empowers us to take full ownership of our lives, realizing that what we sow today, we will inevitably reap tomorrow. This principle also illuminates the interconnection of all things. Every cause has a chain of effects, reaching far beyond what we may initially perceive. Our actions, no matter how small, can have far-reaching consequences, influencing not only our lives, but the lives of others. Cause and effect reminds us to act with integrity and mindfulness, knowing that everything we do sets energy in motion that will come back to us in some form. It is a powerful reminder of the impact we have on the world around us. By mastering cause and effect, we can live more consciously, creating the outcomes we desire rather than reacting to circumstances. It shows us that by choosing our actions and thoughts carefully, we can direct the course of our lives with intention. This principle, like the others, is an invitation to take control of our personal power, to understand that every effect we experience can be traced back to a cause within ourselves, allowing us to shape our future with clarity and purpose. The seventh and final Hermetic principle is gender, which reveals that both masculine and feminine energies exist in all things. These forces are not limited to biological gender, but are universal principles that govern creation, action, and balance. Masculine energy is often associated with action, will, and assertiveness, while feminine energy is linked to receptivity, intuition, and nurturing. Both are necessary for the functioning of the universe. true balance is achieved when these energies are harmonized within ourselves and the world around us. The principle of gender reminds us that creation requires the union of these complementary forces. Whether it is the creation of life, ideas, or actions, the balance of masculine and feminine energies is always at play. For example, the masculine energy might drive us to take decisive action, but it is the feminine energy that nurtures and guides that action with wisdom and intuition. Understanding this balance allows us to approach life with a more integrated and holistic perspective. This principle also invites us to look beyond traditional societal notions of gender. It teaches that both masculine and feminine energies exist within each of us, regardless of our biological sex. The goal is not to favor one over the other, but to cultivate a dynamic balance between the two. By embracing both aspects of our nature, we can live more fully, drawing upon the strengths of each energy in different situations. Gender, in this sense, becomes a symbol of unity and wholeness. The teachings of the Kybalion offer a profound shift in how we perceive reality, revealing the interconnectedness of all things. By understanding the Hermetic principles, individuals can recognize that the universe is not chaotic, but governed by universal laws that connect the mental, spiritual, and physical planes. This awareness empowers people to take control of their lives by transforming their thoughts and actions, allowing them to create a reality that is more aligned with their desires and higher purpose. These principles act as powerful tools for personal and spiritual growth, fostering a more harmonious existence. In modern life, many who apply the Hermetic principles experience tangible benefits, reporting personal growth and emotional balance. As they integrate these ancient teachings, individuals often feel a greater sense of connection with the universe and with themselves. These principles help people navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life with more ease and understanding, making it possible to remain centered and make conscious, thoughtful decisions. Whether in moments of challenge or creativity, the principles provide a framework for living with intention and clarity. The relevance of the Kybalion extends beyond spiritual seekers. Its teachings offer practical solutions for anyone seeking to improve their life. By applying the principles of mentalism, cause and effect, and rhythm, for example, individuals can foster creativity, attract positive outcomes, and make more mindful choices in both personal and professional settings. The timeless nature of these teachings proves that they remain as applicable today as they were centuries ago, offering a guide to those who wish to understand the deeper forces at play in their everyday lives. The Kybalion is more than just a philosophical text. It is a companion for self-discovery and spiritual evolution. Its teachings inspire and influence those who seek to go beyond surface-level understanding and delve into the mysteries of existence. Through these principles, individuals are given the opportunity to unlock deeper layers of awareness and align with the universal truths that govern all life. The book invites reflection and continuous exploration, making it a timeless resource for personal transformation. In conclusion, the Kybalion serves as both a guide and a catalyst for change. By exploring and applying its Hermetic principles, individuals can transform their lives, achieving a deeper understanding of reality and their place within it. Whether seeking spiritual growth or practical wisdom, the teachings of the Kybalion remain a powerful tool for anyone looking to evolve and harmonize with the universe's natural laws.